Hey everyone, how's it going? Vanessa here from Visalia Talks, your local talk show that brings you everything you need to know about what's going on right here in your community. Right now I've got with us Michael from Central Valley MAT. Now that is Muscle Activation Techniques. And how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Happy to be here.
Welcome. Thank you so much for coming and visiting us. Now, Central Valley MAT, Muscle Activation Techniques. Can you explain to me and the people what are you doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So muscle activation techniques is it's in the name-ish itself, and it can be really confusing, but we're going to make it simple here, right? So I like to explain it that I go into the body and I find muscles that are not doing their job well. So yes,
as soon as you contacted us, my whole thought process went to like a chiropractor for the muscles.
That is exactly how I explain it to people. I'm like, so chiropractors do the things with the bones. I'm the equivalent of that with the things that move the bones, like the muscles, right?
Love it.
So that's what I do. I find muscles that aren't doing their jobs well, and then I have a means to improve how well they do their job on the spot, and then continually to help people feel better, perform better, and help their body not get hurt down the road as well.
Yeah. I love it. And I'll tell you what, I've never heard of it. I've never heard of someone who works on the muscle like that, like just like that, focuses on the muscles and getting them, like you said, if they're not working and doing what they're supposed to be doing. How did you even get into doing that? What brought you into this world?
Yeah, so it makes sense why you haven't heard of it, because I'm the only person in the last 10 years who does this thing in the Central Valley. Nice. And how I got into this world to get me from like about 15 years ago, I was a professional dancer in LA. I was doing hip hop, break dancing. Like I was in that world, but I always love health and fitness. And so it was about 10 years ago, I fractured my back. And in that downtime, I needed to find a new avenue of what to do. And so I went into the health and fitness space. I became a personal trainer and then came back home to Fresno. And now I'm living in Visalia. But at that time, I had had enough exposure to helping people and having to work around their injuries, my injuries, and just really getting frustrated with like, I want to help this person, but I don't have the tool to do so. And then I just got introduced to it because someone in town was good friends with the person who started this about 30 years ago. So the guy's name is Greg Roscoff, and he came from the Central Valley. He was at Fresno State, a football conditioning coach. He ended up designing this thing out of scratching his own itch, and this person told me, hey, there's this thing that exists. You have to travel to get educated. It'll take time and money. And after getting treated for the first time and like dipping my toes into the education, I was like, this is so different. I'm going fully into it, and went through 6 years of education, and now doing it here in the Central Valley.
I love it. So how long have you actually been doing this?
About 8 or 9 years, somewhere in between there.
Nice. And you do have a location here.
I have an office at Kauai, the Lifestyle Center. So I just recently moved my business from Fresno to Visalia. So I cut ties with Fresno. I've been here for about 5 years, and now am excited to start building here and staying here.
Love it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I love Visalia. I come from Fresno too.
Okay, awesome.
I've been here for like 15 years now, 15, 16 years now, and I absolutely love it. Visalia is such a close-knit community. I just love everything about it. So many things. I won't even get started on that. I talk about it all the time, how much I love this community. It's a big reason why I do what I do here. But let's talk muscles. So what is the thing you love the most about this? Like how are you keeping going for all of these years? And I think it's absolutely amazing that you took something that's not here, you needed it, a service that's not here, and said, hey, let me go ahead and take over and bring it. And you did, and it's doing well. You're still going. So you survived COVID.
I did. Yeah, I did survive COVID. That was a tough one. But you asked what kept me going through all this, right? How did I
What do you love about this?
Yeah, what do I love? There you go. I love the aspect that a lot of the people that I get coming into my office have tried a lot of things, whether it be physical therapy, chiropractic, you name it. They just haven't got the desired result that they wanted, then they're still in pain. And they get to the point where they almost start like giving up or creating it as an identity of this is just who I am and how
Absolutely.
I feel.
This is just how I feel every day. This
Yeah.
is just how I walk around. I just have to do this all the time. Like, yeah, no, I absolutely get it. Chiropractor won't help. You know, nothing will. The massages, it's not helping. Who should call you if you're feeling what? If you're going through what? Who should be calling you?
Yeah, people that have, I would say, chronic pain, but just pain that hasn't gone away for a long time and is potentially getting worse. And it's like, it didn't show up after an injury or like right away. It's something that has been like this nagging pain to now it's getting to start to interfere with your life, and you haven't found something to help you reverse that process, right?
Yes.
So that person is someone who highly values and gets a lot out of this. And then also at the same time, you're higher achiever, mover, athlete, or even active adults that use their body for a lot and place high value on being able to do more and protect more.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. So give him a call, guys. If you've got a nagging pain, I'm not talking about the kids. I'm talking about on your body. If you got this pain that will not go away, that you've been just dealing with and suffering with, like I know I have, and I just say, oh, it's because I'm old. It's my old people pains, but I know inside I've been dealing with it for a while. And my back will go out. Yesterday I was like, oh no, my hip's going out, like literally in my daughter's room, like, oh no, my hip's going. She's like, Mom, what's wrong with that? I was like, my hip, like it's like slipping, like I could feel it going out right now. So just get it together. You owe it to yourself to feel good. You do so much for everyone. I'm sure if your mom, if your dad, you're taking care of all of the people, you're working, you're doing everything you need to do. Guess what? You don't have to feel the pain while you're doing it. Yeah, just give Michael a call. You're on social media and all of that.
Yes.
Do you want to give them your phone number, give them your social media, that way they can get a hold of you?
Absolutely, yeah. So my social media handle on Instagram is Central Valley MAT. The best way to get a hold of me is text me or call me at 559-906-0367. Just because Instagram and social media, I tend not to do it as much, and I like the calls, and I will get back to you quicker there as well.
We all love a good text message.
Yeah.
Text messages make me smile. It's like a treat. It's like, oh, who is this? You can see just a little bit, and then you gotta, and then from that little tiny bit too, you know whether you want to open it or not.
Because you have to leave it unread, so that way you don't forget to go back to
to it. Oh, I'm horrible at that. And then I'll be like, oh, it's been too long. We'll leave it alone. I'm sure they got it figured out.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, you need to stop doing that. I'm really bad at that. But okay, so you are going to actually do something on me. You're going to check me and see maybe where I can use a little bit of help. And we want to show you guys what's going on. So first off, anything else you want to say out to the community before we get started on that? And we'll still be talking while the table's out as well.
Yeah. I think this is going to be super important to set the stage for what we're about to do, but also to grasp how this may be different or understanding things that are going on with you, with anybody. Is one of my favorite analogies is think about your body as a business, right? You've got different departments, your HR, your sales, your finances, whatever, right? Let's imagine in your case, your hip is like the marketing department, and your marketing department is not happy. It's complaining, things are going wrong, right? So the reality is that maybe it's not the marketing department that is struggling. Maybe it's the sales department that people have taken time off, and now the marketing team has to go in and do sales.
And work harder,
And so who are going to be the ones that are complaining? The ones that have left or not working as much, or the ones that are sticking around doing their job and more, right? So that goes to say when we start looking at what's going on, most of the time what I find with people is the areas that are complaining or have issues aren't necessarily the weak problem, right? It's the things that are adding to the load of that. So
I love that. Yeah. So your left foot hurts, it's probably because your right foot's not working and your left foot's having to work harder.
That in any other capacity. Yeah, exactly.
Got it. Okay, you guys, we're going to be right back. And we're back. Michael's got a treat for us. What we're going to do is, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and let him tell you what's going on. He brought his handy-dandy table here. What are we going to be doing?
Yeah, we are going to be finding, to go back to the analogy of the different departments, right?
Yes.
We're going to find a department that is complaining and potentially uncover, things that they may not be doing correctly. Because in this
Absolutely.
world that we talked about, like you tell me, like you should have to stretch sometimes to make things feel better. In the recovery space, a lot of time, and not that it's a bad thing, if we see that like this marketing team is complaining, the response is a lot of time like, hey, take time off, rest,
Yeah.
go on vacation. But when they come back, their work hasn't changed any, right? So we're
And it's
gonna
piled up even more.
exactly right. So we are going to now, instead of telling them to relax, we're gonna hopefully find them help, right?
That's
So
good.
on the table, what we're gonna see here is we're gonna look for an area of your body that isn't working potentially as well as the other side. And to me, how I'll see that is one side will be tighter. It'll feel tighter, can't move as much.
Okay.
And then we're gonna improve the muscle's ability to do their job, and we're gonna hopefully see that you'll be able to move better, farther, easier after that. Cool.
Love it. Love
All right,
it. Let's get going. Okay, so I'm popping, cracking, just trying to get on and off the bed here.
Yeah, so really quickly what we're just going to do is we're going to look at one simple motion. And this is one I'm sure a lot of people feel tightness in their hamstrings. It's something that we stretch all the time, right? So if I just asked you to slowly start to straighten your knee until you feel tightness in your hamstring, it's right about here. And we'll just say that's like 45 degrees from there, right? And then if we look at that on the other side, we're going to bend here. And I want you to slowly straighten until we tighten. You're starting to tighten already right about here. I can feel it. So the minute she's getting just past parallel, I can feel that there's tension and tightness in her hamstring.
Interesting.
So comparatively, one side gets tighter a lot sooner. So
It's
again,
almost like half.
yeah, and again, in the world of being like, all right, well, let's stretch it, let's massage it, let's foam roll it, let's try something different. Let's try to bring strength to something that's actually moving you in that
Yeah.
position, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, wow, we found tight stuff. Let's see if we can find weak stuff correlated with that, muscles that aren't doing their job, right? So we're gonna test to see if we can find muscles that aren't doing their job. And I'm gonna have you just rest here. And you're gonna relax, which is kind of the hardest part of this whole thing a lot of time, is
Yeah,
just getting
it's right
someone
over
to
that.
relax. And what you're gonna do is you're slowly and gently just going to push your leg up towards the ceiling for 3 seconds. 3, 2, and relax. Yep, I'm gonna let you try that one more time. Go ahead, pull for 3, 2, and relax. So what I'm feeling, it's probably hard to see here, but as she's pushing up, I start pulling back and her muscles can't hold that position. It's actually starting to go with me. So to me, what that means is that I asked her muscles that straighten her knee to do a very specific thing and they couldn't do it well, okay? And so when they can't do that well, I'm gonna now give her brain, her nervous system, positive input to be able to straighten the knee. The things on the front of your thigh, they're the ones that are responsible for this. And the first one that I asked to do its job couldn't do it that well. So now we're gonna do the same exact thing. Go ahead and relax here. Go ahead and lightly pull over your head for 3, 2, and 1. To me, that feels a lot better. There's more stability there. Go ahead and do that one more time for 3, 2, and relax. Again, very hard to see, but what we'll see here in a minute is I'm going to do one more little test. I'm going to see if there's another teammate of the marketing team that is not able to do its job. Same concept. Go ahead and lightly pull over your head for 3, 2, and relax. You see how that started
Yeah.
coming down as well, right? So I just tested 2 muscles that create this motion that we just saw was tight comparatively. And instead of stretching or massaging again, trying to get it to relax, we're doing the opposite. We're actually trying to create more strength in things that aren't able to do their job well. We're bringing teammates back to the other departments, right? So we're going to do the same test. Relax here one more time. Good. And then go ahead and lightly pull for 3, 2, and it feels better. Now here's the cool thing is we're going to go back to this same motion that was barely past neutral, right? And while there's still a lot of other teammates I would like to be able to check because they're probably also not working well, we'll just see if anything changes when we look at those 2. So from here, go ahead and slowly start to straighten until you feel tightness. That face
Are
right
you
there.
kidding me right now?
That's, yeah, so this
That
is...
was instant, and like all you did was like that.
I know.
Look at those magic fingers.
So that's why I was like, I don't know how cool this ends up looking because I don't know
No.
what I'll get, but most of the time it's that.
That is
right?
amazing.
So, and again, that aha moment of wow, that feels so different is why I got into this in the first place. That you got more motion and better motion out of more strength. So this is a component that can give you more mobility and strength at the same time. And the cool thing about that is now when people return back to work, there's less of a load on them.
Yeah.
So there it is. That's like the quickest demonstration.
Oh my goodness. I know that all of you guys got to see that. I'm like, my mind is blown right now, like mind blown emojis across the board. I really felt the difference. I was like, what is this? You're tapping and you're this. I'm like, how is that going to, I didn't doubt you, but I was wondering, how is that going to do anything? It's like a manipulation, isn't it?
It is giving positive feedback to your brain and your nervous system, because it's the thing that's telling your muscles to do everything. So when we can find vulnerabilities and weaknesses where it can't communicate well to certain muscles to tell them to do their job, and we can restore its ability to communicate, and that's one means of doing it. There's other ways I do it as well, but the big thing is it's like an equation. Your body's trying to come up with a solution, and then I have means to give it that solution.
Yes.
So then in the future, when you ask it to do that same equation, your brain can now come up with the solution and communicate to the muscle.
It's like a sign language. It's like a hidden language you're sending to my brain and all of that stuff to the muscles. Absolutely amazing, Michael. I was definitely not expecting that. I knew something was going to happen, but I mean, absolutely amazing. I'm super speechless, and I'm never speechless. Like, I've always got tons of words.
See, that's Magic Mike. You know?
Magic Mike, yes, absolutely. You guys, if you have any, and I mean any, probably any, I'm speaking for him, types of pains.
Pain, discomfort, tightness, desire to move better, feel better, perform better, you name it.
Yeah, I absolutely just live with this. I just deal with it. The tightness, the making all kinds of noises when you have to get up, when you're getting in and out of the car, when anything like that, being able to drop it like it's hot but not get it back up, that's that's what I miss the most.
Okay. We all have our own priorities.
We all have our own priorities. Absolutely, but thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You guys, community, you need to give him a call. Again, give them that phone number again.
Yeah. 559-906-0367. That's the fastest way I'll get back to you.
Text him.
Yeah.
Text him.
Yeah.
He loves a good text.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say to the community? Anything else?
I just be your best self.
Yes.
Just joking, but no.
No, that's what I want.
That,
give
but
some
also
words
no.
of motivation, inspiration. I love it.
The reality of why I do this is because I want to be almost like a not a light post, but what's the thing by the ocean that puts light out?
The lighthouse?
The lighthouse, right? Like if someone's looking for something, I don't want to convince you that you need to feel better, but if you're looking and wanting to, like I'm now in a place where like I want to shine so that way hopefully you walk by and see it and I can get your attention to come.
I love it, you guys. And don't be used to it. Don't be used to just feeling that way. You don't have to feel that way. You can feel good. You don't have to ache all the time. If you've tried this and you've tried that and the doctors are giving you pain medicine, muscle relaxers. If the doctors are giving you muscle relaxers, give you a call, right?
Yeah, I've definitely had people that have pain specialists that have got out of taking their medicine from their pain specialist because things start working better. And it's amazing what you do with the human body, how it feels when you provide an environment for healing.
Oh my goodness, I want to bring my grandmother to you. She can't even straighten one of her legs. She can't even walk. She has to stay on her tippy toes at one. She sees her doctor and the pain specialist, and every time we go to the pain specialist, she's like, "Why do you bring me here? They don't do nothing." Yes.
Yeah.
You guys, give him a call. Yeah. Give him a call. Give him a text, and go and check out his office out at Lifestyles.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if anybody like says, "Hey, I came here from Visalia Talks," I will do a quick 15-minute screen in an area of your department that doesn't feel good, and then we'll do a quick treatment so you can get a feel for what she just experienced as well.
Look at that. Look at that. Free little mini session. Just mention this interview here on Visalia Talks, and we're hooking you guys up. You know we love to do it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming and visiting with us. Thank you for that. We've got to get much more of it. We will see you guys.